Hello, and welcome to your yoga sequence this afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it is for you as you're watching this. This sequence was designed specifically to avoid using your hands and wrists for anyone who has any wrist pain, wrist injuries. A lot of yoga sequences can be very heavy on the wrist and hands and make it inaccessible for them. So this sequence is designed specifically to be challenging, to add in lots of twists, but to keep us off of our wrists. Of course, at any time, if you want to add in anything that involves the wrist, you are more than welcome, but I will not be cueing that throughout class, and that is very intentional. With that, let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees come out wide, and let your entire back, hips, head rest down into the mat. You can bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and just begin to settle here into this space. Begin to acknowledge maybe what brought you to your mat today, what you hope to take off of your mat with you. Maybe begin to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Allow yourself to let go of any more thoughts, feelings that do not serve you, and just begin to focus in on the physical body and on the breath. Begin to acknowledge the rise and fall of your belly and chest. And then as you're ready, exhale through your mouth. Inhale into your belly, into your side bodies, into your heart, and exhale, release. Inhale into your belly, into your side bodies, into your heart. Exhale. One more, fill up into your belly, into your side bodies, into your heart space, and exhale, let that go. Continue with your breath here, your own breath, your own movement. Feeling the rise and fall, acknowledging how deep and how long you can make those breaths. As you're ready, gently bring your hands to the outsides of your knees and close your knees like a book. And begin to hug your knees into your chest. You can start to rock side to side, massaging your lower back into the space. Maybe you begin to take some circles with your knees in one direction, noticing how that sensation of your lower back, your sacrum, changes as you circle. And maybe you circle the other direction. Noticing again how the sensation changes, how it feels. Maybe option to take a little bug pose, kick your feet and hands up into the air, take some circles through your ankles and your wrists, moving however feels good to you, just kind of waking up our bodies here. Option to take a modified happy baby, just grabbing for the fronts of your knees, tops of your shins, and gently hugging your knees in towards your armpits, feeling that hip flexor, groin stretch. No need to force it here, we're just waking up still. Then as you're ready, you can bring your hands behind your knees and gently begin to rock and roll the length of your spine, forward and back, until you come to a comfortable seat, the top of your space. You can crisscross your legs, noticing which leg automatically went in front of the other. We tend to have a dominant leg, and that leg tends to cross in front. Don't worry, we'll switch it out, but just notice, acknowledge what your body wanted to do. Then inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, release them down and back. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release. Now inhale, gaze down, drop your chin towards your chest. And exhale, gaze up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, gaze up. Move through this. Your own breath, your own movement, just taking that yes movement nice and exaggerated, waking up through our neck, through the front and the back. And then come back to neutral position center. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, just turn your gaze over to your left, allowing your neck to look over your left shoulder, feeling that stretch through the side of your neck. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look right. Holding for a moment, feeling that stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. And begin to move your own breath, your own movement. Opening to the side of your neck. Now option, come back to center. This time think about lifting your ear up towards the sky rather than pulling your opposite ear towards your shoulder. So think about lifting your left ear up, just reaching up, lengthening, and then your right ear up, reaching, lengthening, and begin to flow through this with your breath rather than bringing your ear down towards your neck, lengthening, reaching the top of your ear towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch through both sides of your neck. And then option to begin to take this into full neck circles. So this time you can drop your chin down, let your ear come down to the side and come through those full circles, noticing the sticky places in your neck, your back, just acknowledging where there's some tension. Without judgment, without needing to fix or change anything, just notice how your body feels. Go ahead and switch directions if you haven't done so already. Moving through neck circles in the opposite direction, knowing how that changes the sensation. Acknowledging. And gently come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up high. And then exhale, just begin to let your arms come forward, sinking forward into a seat, rounding forward. You will feel this in your hip of the leg that is crossed in front. So continue to walk your fingers forward on your inhales. Exhales, let your head hang forward. Keep your glutes rooted, cemented into the ground. And breathe. Gently begin to walk your fingertips back. And then switch out your legs. Other leg goes in front. Maybe remove any muscle from underneath you. Get situated, seated. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, just begin to let your hands fall forward. Feeling that stretch in the opposite hip. Inhales, you lengthen your fingertips forward. Exhales, sink down and in. Inhale, begin to walk your fingers back up. And then reach your arms up high, full breath in. Exhale, gentle twist over to the right. Tent up your right fingertips behind you. Left hand comes to the outside of your right knee and begin to twist through the upper third of your back. Maybe your twist continues through your neck over your right shoulder. Full breath in, sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're not leaning back. Exhale, can you bring out your spine a little bit more? Inhale, come back through center, arms up. Exhale, twist in the other direction. Tent up your opposite fingers behind your glutes. Opposite hand to the outside of your knee. Just begin to twist through your spine, gazing over that back shoulder. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, let your hands come down onto your knees. Now we'll flow through some seated cat-cows here, avoiding our wrists. So root down, keep that second leg in front. Now inhale, your hands on your knees, pull your chest forward. Find that cow pose through your spine, lifting your heart, full breath in. Exhale, seated cat, round and curl. Hug your belly button back. Squeeze your face in as you round. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, cat. And begin to flow through your own breath, your own movement. Flowing through these seated cats and seated cows, feeling that opening in your back, your heart space, moving with your breath. Gently come back to center. Now this time, release your crisscross legs, plant your feet into the ground. Maybe one hand, if there is a wrist that's comfortable, presses you up, and then you come to your ragdoll. As little effort as possible. Bring your feet to hips width distance or wider. Take a super deep bend in your knees and allow yourself to hang heavy over your thighs. Your one hand can grab for opposite elbow, other hand can grab for the other. An option to just sway side to side here. Super important that you have that deep bend in your knees and that your hips are nice and wide, knees are nice and wide. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. Let something roll off your spine. Let something go. And gently release your hands down towards the mat and begin to walk your feet in towards one another. Bit by bit, deliberately choosing to keep your feet hips width distance or big toes touch sliver of space between your heels. Now exhale here. On your longest inhale yet, roll all the way up to standing bone by bone, bit by bit. Take your time. Head, neck, and shoulders come last. As you reach the top, hands can come to heart center or reach by your sides. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, release them down and back. Take a moment here to set your intention for class. Whatever it is that brought you to your mat today, whatever it is that you hope to take off of your mat and continue into the rest of your week. If you can't think of something for yourself today, I invite you to join me in the intention of just accepting your body, acceptance of exactly where you are physically, mentally, right here. Acknowledging is a huge part of the practice, a huge step. And so no need to fix, but just accept where your body is today. Full breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. Now root down through all four corners of your feet. Inhale, mountain pose. Biceps come to frame your ears. Spiral your pinkies in towards one another. Release your shoulders down your back. Now find that neutral place in your pelvis where you can engage through your belly button, keeping your shoulders soft. Full breath in. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Right arm comes back, left arm forward, but notice your hips. Can you bring your right hip forward, left hip back, rather than letting your hips open with your body? Let this twist come from the upper third of your spine. Gaze can continue over your right fingertips. Inhale back to center mountain. Exhale, vertical twist left. Hips stay rooted where they were. Make sure your left hip presses forward, right hip back. Gaze can continue over your left fingertips. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend cactus. Your arms lift your heart up towards the sky. Feel that opening through your heart space as if you're going up and over a huge beach ball behind you. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in your knees. Hands come through center. Let yourself hinge forward, hang heavy. Now inhale, halfway lift. Place your palms on your shins or your thighs. Iron out through your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Full breath in. Exhale, squat and curl. Come up onto your toes, your heels lift, and you curl into a tiny ball. Fingers can lightly be placed on the ground in front of you, or for an extra balance challenge, you can wrap your forearms around your shins. Heels are lifting up. Find that engagement, squeeze as you curve into your back. Inhale, land your feet down. Come all the way back up, mountain pose. Exhale, vertical twist right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Heels land down softly. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, vertical twist right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Come back to your intention. Come back to the space. Lovely. Inhale, heels come down. Rise all the way up to your mountain pose. And then gently bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Sink down and back into an imaginary chair behind you. Sink your glutes down and then back. Maybe your weight is so much in your heels that you can lift all 10 toes. And then can you stay lifted through your heart, keeping that spine strong, your core strong. Arms can be out directly in front of your shoulders or up by your ears, whatever's comfortable in your body. Squeeze your legs in towards one another while at the same time imagine ripping them out apart. Feet press out wide. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Fly your arms by your side, pinkies pulling towards one another, squeezing through your triceps. Inhale, one-legged mountain, your left leg lifts. Find 3 90-degree angles, hip to knee, knee to ankle, and then flex your left foot. Beautiful, full breath in here. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist left toward your standing leg. Left arm comes back, right arm forward. Gaze can continue over your left fingertips. Inhale back to one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. With control, fly your left toes back. Arms fly by your side. Your left toes land softly. Now press into the ball mound of your left foot. Your right knee is stacked on top of your right ankle. Imagine you're dragging your right foot back towards the back of the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Maybe you bring your hands manually to your hips, spiral your left hip forward, right hip back. Keep pressing into the ball mound of that back foot so that your heel is stacked on top of your toes. Hips spiral forward. Maybe a slight bend in your back knee allows your shoulders to stack directly over your hips. Full inhale. Exhale, vertical twist right this time. Right arm comes back, left arm forward, gazes over your right shoulder. Stay with your breath. Inhale, exalted warrior. Bring your right hand to the back of your left leg. Left arm comes up. Feel that huge opening through your left hip flexor. Breathe in here. Exhale, warrior 2. Spiral your back foot down to about 45 degrees. Front knee stacks over front ankle, and then press your front knee open towards the pinky edge of your foot. Now look at your shoulders. You can't look, sorry. Focus on your shoulders. Bring your shoulders to stack directly over your hips. Maybe that means you draw them back slightly. Arms are out at a T. Can you soften through your shoulders? Breathe here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm comes up and then back. And now take your pelvis. Can you bump your hips forward to find even more length through your side body? Full inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm down, left arm up and then over. Maybe you imagine a hand on your left shoulder blade. Breathe into that space. And exhale, can you twist open from there? Inhale, star pose, burst open, toes out, heels in. Take bends, wiggles, shakes through your body, whatever you need here. Full breath in. And exhale, find your wide-legged forward fold. Toes point in slightly, heels out. Inhale, puff up through your chest. And then you exhale, hinging forward. Keep shifting your weight into your toes. Feel that hamstring opening. Hands can come directly underneath your face. You can grab for the outsides of your feet, your ankles. your calves. Then keep shifting your weight forward into your toes and imagine reaching down from your heart space rather than the crown of your head. So think about reaching your heart closer to the ground rather than your head. Full breath in. Full breath out. Gently bring your hands to your hips. With a flat spine, slight bend in your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Back to star. And then hands clap overhead. Now pivot your feet forward and walk your back foot in a full step. So your feet are a lot shorter than they were just a moment ago. Thumbs can cross over one another. Full breath in. Exhale, fold forward with your hands clasped together. Biceps stay by your ears, out of your point of view the whole time as you hinge over your right leg. Hands can stay clasped or hands can release to frame your right foot. Spiral your left hip forward. Hinge over that right leg, creating such a deep stretch through your hamstrings. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands come back to touching. And then inhale, come all the way back to standing. Slow as you can. Keep your triceps out of your frame of view. Now release your hands. Hands come to clasp at your lower back. Punch your fist down. Inhale. Exhale, bound airplane pose. Begin to hinge forward, shifting your weight to your right foot. The left foot reaches up. You're bind in your arms, clasp behind. If that's too much on your wrists or your arms, you can just fly your arms by your side. Standard airplane, that's absolutely a great option to take. Full breath in here. Hold for your exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. We've been here before. Inhale, crescent. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Full breath in. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Left wrist comes to the outside of your right knee. Stay lifted on your back leg. Press into the ball mound of your back foot. Option to come down onto your back knee if that allows you to twist more, if that's more comfortable and supportive in your body. Wherever you are, full breath in. Exhale, twist a little more towards your hands. If you're down onto your back knee, press back up. Lift that back leg. Everyone gaze towards your front foot. Full inhale. Exhale, prayer twist with control. Your left foot comes to meet your right. Sink low into that chair pose in your legs as you keep your twist towards the right side. Full inhale. Yes, you can. Exhale, release to your forward fold. Let yourself hang heavy. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. And then bring your hands to heart center for a moment. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. We get to do that on the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Think down and back into that imaginary chair. We've been here before. Squeezing your inner thighs together, ripping them out apart with your feet. Think low and back. Full inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Biceps, triceps squeeze in towards one another. Pinkies hug in. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lift this time. Find 3 90-degree angles. Hip to knee, knee to ankle, and flex your foot. Find your standing, your balance in your left leg. Full inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the right towards that standing leg. We twist with control. Right arm comes back, left arm forward. Maybe your gaze continues over your right fingers. Inhale, back to one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. With control, fly your right toes back to land. Arms fly by your side. Left knee is stacked on top of left ankle. Really press into the ball mound of your back foot to stack your heel over your toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Shoulders come to stack over your hips. First time here on this side, maybe you spiral your right hip forward, left hip back. Option to take a slight bend in your back knee to allow your shoulders to stack over your hips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. This time, left arm back, right arm forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together, even though they're not touching, to stabilize you. Inhale. Exalted warrior. Left hand comes to the back of your right leg. Right arm reaches up. Feel that length, that stretch through your right side hip flexor. Full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral your back foot down to about 45 degrees. Lengthen your stance if needed, if accessible in your body. Find heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. And then press your front knee open towards the pinky edge of your front foot. You soften through your shoulders. Maybe stack your shoulders directly over your hips. Full inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up and then back. Bump your hips forward, lengthen through your side bodies. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward, left arm comes down, right arm up and then back. Up and then over. Imagine a hand in your right shoulder blade. Breathe into that space. Exhale, can you open from there? Inhale, star pose. Open up, take up space, take bends, wiggles, shakes, whatever you need. Full inhale. And then exhale to your wide-legged forward fold once again, hinging at the hips, leading with your heart space rather than the top of your head. In this moment of stillness, you come back to your intention, come back to your breath. Gently bring your hands to your hips, slight bend in your knees, and inhale, come all the way up to standing. Arms come up, and then clap your hands together, cross your thumbs. Begin to pivot your feet forward and walk your back foot in a full step. Now spiral your right hip forward, left hip back, full inhale. Exhale, begin to hinge over your front leg, head forehead to your knee, keeping your triceps outside your peripheral view the whole time you come down. Now hands can stay clasped together when they reach the ground, or they can just separate fingertips on either side of your left foot. Feel that stretch through your left hamstring. Full inhale. Full exhale. Hands come back together, keeping your triceps out of your frame of vision. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, slow and controlled. Now hands can clasp behind your back or just stay flying by your sides. Inhale. Exhale, bound airplane or regular airplane if that better serves you. Begin to lift your right toes. If your hands are bound, press your fist back. If you're flying, your triceps pull in towards one another. Pinkies hug in. Full breath in. Exhale, land back into your crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Shoulders stack over your hips. Then bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Imagine you're drawing your heart towards your thumbs rather than your thumbs towards your heart. Option to come down onto your back knee. If that allows you to focus better on the twist, that's totally fine. Wherever you are, gently press back into your right toes to lift your back knee. Everyone gaze at your left big toe, full breath in, shift your weight. And then exhale, prayer twist, bring your right foot to meet your left. So strong. Sink back into your glutes. Find that prayer twist, one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let that feel good. Let something go. Maybe you sway side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, come all the way up. Then exhale, take a moment. Standing at attention, hands to heart center. Option to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a moment here. Acknowledge where your body is today. Acknowledge what you feel. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're going to flow through that whole sequence 2 times on each side, moving breath to movement. Take it at your own pace. My voice is just a guide. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left toes lift. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold for a full round of breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Hands to hips. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Hands clap at the top. Feet pivot forward and walk your back foot in. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forehead to knee, hinge all the way down. Full round of breath here. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, hands can clasp at your back. Inhale, punch your fist down. Exhale, bound airplane or regular airplane pose. Full inhale. Exhale, step back to crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist. Just for one moment here, breathe in, gaze at your front toes. Exhale, prayer twist, left foot meets your right. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose right away. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lift. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Deep breath in here. Hold for your exhale. Hands to hips. Inhale, rise up. Hands clasp. Toes pivot forward. Walk your back foot in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forehead to knee, come all the way down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, cross your hands, punch your fist down. Full inhale. Exhale, bound airplane or regular airplane pose. Full inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center, full breath in. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, gaze at your front toes. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right away, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lift. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands to hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands clasp, feet pivot. Walk your right toes in, left toes in rather. Inhale. Exhale, forehead to knee. Full inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up with control. Exhale, clasp your hands, punch your fists down. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose, either bound or arms fly. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Inhale, gaze at your right big toe. Exhale, prayer twist, left foot meets your right. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stay with your breath. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain right toes lift. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Hands to hips. Inhale, rise up with control. Exhale, clasp your hands. Pivot your feet to the front. Walk your back toes in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forehead to knee. Full inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, clasp your hands. Inhale, punch fists down. Exhale, airplane pose with your bind or without. Full inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve, crescent. Inhale, gaze at your big toe. Exhale, prayer twist. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a moment here. Feel your thumbs pressing into your heart space. Feel that beating of your heart. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. If your breath has shortened in length, can you find those deep inhales and deep exhales once again? Full inhale. Full exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on the right. Right arm comes under left arm, hands can clasp, or you can grab for opposite shoulder. And then your right leg comes up and over your left leg, binding as high as you can. Now your right toes can land down on the mat like a kickstand, or they can take that full bind. Now notice here, your shoulders Can you lift your shoulders to stack over your hips as if you're pressing your back into a wall behind you? And then begin to sink low into your left leg. Find that chair pose in your left leg, keeping your heart nice and tall. Find one point of focus and breathe here. Full inhale. Exhale, gently unwind. Come to standing for a moment. Full breath in. Full breath. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on the left arm under right this time, full bind or shoulders in your arms, and then your left leg comes to lift over your right. Find that kickstand or bind. Notice your shoulders, your torso. Are you hunched? Can you press your shoulders back to stack over your hips and then press your entire spine into an imaginary wall behind you? Keep sinking low into your right leg. Find your one point of focus and breathe. Full inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind. Come to standing. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Tree pose this time on our right. So right foot comes to the inside of your calf or the inside of your thigh. Please just avoid your knee joint. Wherever you are, can you press your right knee open towards the back of your space and notice if all of your weight is sinking into this left hip. If you're dumping into your left hip, can you really engage through that left glute to bring your hips in line? And then press your foot into your leg as much as your leg presses into your foot. Find your one point of focus, your stability. Option to keep your hands at heart center. Option to fly your arms. Any variation that serves you. Lots of different options here. Full inhale. Exhale gently. Release your right foot. Come to standing at attention. Inhale, tree pose on the other side. Left foot comes to the inside of your calf, inside of your thigh. Please avoid your knee joint. Wherever you land, can you press your left knee open towards the back of your space? Hands come to heart center. Your foot presses into your leg as much as your leg presses into your foot. Find one point of focus and just breathe here. Arms can fly in the same or different variation, whatever serves you here. Full breath in. Exhale, gently unwind. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, vertical twist right, just like the start of class. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, vertical twist left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Come into that tiny ball. Option for the balance challenge. Your hands wrapped around your knees. Heels stay super high. Full inhale. And then exhale, just come down to a seat. And we'll take some seated stretching positions here. So bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Right leg goes out long. Now remove any muscle from underneath you. And then inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, hinge forward over your right leg. Now, option to take a super deep bend in your right knee. I encourage that so that you can make that forehead to knee connection. Taking that bend will allow this to be a stretch in your left lower back rather than your right hamstring. But again, take what works for you, what calls to you here. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, gently come up. As little effort as possible, switch out your legs. So right foot comes to the inside of your left leg this time. Remove any muscle from underneath you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge over your left leg, taking a deep bend in your left knee. Forehead to knee connection. Feel that opening through your right lower back. And breathe here. Inhale, gently come up to center. This time, let both legs come out as far as it's comfortable for you. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Option to grab for the outsides of your feet or just let your hands begin to walk forward. Only going 5%, you might feel a huge sensation in your hips, your groins. That's okay. So take whatever works for you here today. Maybe this is just where you're staying. I already feel a lot in this position. Of course, you can begin to walk your hands out. You can bring your hands to outsides of your feet. Whatever serves you here. Maybe a block underneath your forearms if you have one. Take what works for you. Breathe into those hips. Inhale, gently sit up. Begin to walk your feet in. Press your feet into the mat. And then come all the way down onto your back. Now plant your left foot down. And then crisscross your right ankle over your left knee. Find supine figure 4. Flex your right toes. Press your right knee towards the bottom of the space. Option to stay right here. Great place to be. Option to begin to lift your left heel, maybe walk your left toes in a bit more. Option to lift your left foot completely, clasp your hands behind your left knee, and keep pressing your right knee towards the bottom of your space. Breathing here. Gently begin to release your left foot if it's not already there. Inhale, begin to release your right leg, kick your right foot high, maybe take some circles with that ankle. And then press your right foot down into the mat. Supine figure 4 on the other side. Left ankle crosses on top of your right knee. Begin to press your left knee forward towards the bottom of your space. Feel that opening through your hip. Option to stay here. Option to begin to lift your right heel. Maybe rock your right toes. Lift your right knee and clasp your hands behind your right knee if that calls to you. Breathing here. Keep flexing through your left toes. Come back to your intention and your breath if you've lost them. Gently release your right foot if it's not already there. And then release your left foot. Maybe take some bends, little shakes to that knee, that ankle, whatever you need. And place both feet back into the mat. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Then release your left leg long. Hug your right knee up and inside your rib cage into your armpit. Feel that compression, full inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Draw your right knee over the left side of your body. Arms come out to a T. Keep both shoulders anchored into the mat, and then gaze can go over your right shoulder if that's accessible in your neck. Feel this twist through your spine. Gently hug your knees back into center. Give yourself a little neutralizing squeeze. And then release your right leg long. Left knee comes up and outside your rib cage into your armpit. Full breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Left knee comes up and over. Shoulders come out to a T. Keep both shoulders pressed into the mat as you twist. Tells your spine it is safe and okay to do that twisting action. Gently hug your knees back into center. Give yourself a little squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, happy baby. Grab for the inner outer arches of your feet. Begin to sway side to side as you kick into your hands while you simultaneously pull down into your feet. Maybe you make some happy baby noises. Flutter your lips, stick out your tongue. Whatever you need to get rid of a last bit of energy here. Full inhale. And exhale, gently release. Hug your knees into your chest. Curl up into a tiny ball. Give yourself a squeeze. A thank you for taking this time for you. Full inhale. And exhale, release to your final Shavasana, whatever that looks like for you today. Maybe that's arms and legs out long. Maybe it's soles of your feet pressing just like we ended or started class rather. Maybe your knees are knocking together, your feet out wide, a broken bridge. Whatever it is that serves you, find that space where you can just be in stillness. You can let go of the control of your body, let go of the control of your thoughts, let go of the control of your breath, and just be here for the next few moments. We have the gift of a full 5-minute Shavasana today. Trust that I will guide you out when it is time, and until then, this time and stillness is yours. You are welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. You choose to close out class with me. Take a conscious inhale and an intentional exhale. Begin to bring small movements into your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Then you can reach your arms up overhead as if you're waking up for the first time today. Stretch through your fingers and toes. Option to begin to hug your knees into your chest. And then you can either roll onto your side using your bicep as a pillow or just rock and roll straight up to a seat, whatever serves you best. If you rolled onto your side, go ahead and push your way up into a seated position. Root down through your sit bones. Sit up nice and tall through your shoulders. Eyes can remain closed or soft. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, release them down and back. Hands can be by your side, on your thighs or at heart center. Take a full breath in together. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale together. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I hope you are able to take your intention, your acceptance of your body, and meet your body exactly where it is for the whole rest of the week before us. Notice how your body feels and without judgment, acknowledge where it's at in that moment and accept that. And then continue on supporting your body however you can. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.